Welcome to the cultural and culinary gem known as the Hmong Village in St. Paul.
This is what the Hmong city would look like if we had a country.
A shopping center where you can find a traditional fit with a Hmong flair.
Having something like this proves to the community that we not only just survive, but we are a thriving community.
A place with plenty of fresh produce to please.
Basically, it has everything in it.
And a sprawling indoor market to tempt your taste buds.
Because this is still home.
Since 2011, it's served as a microcosm of the Hmong experience in Minnesota. An experience that these four leaders know well.
Well, please enjoy.
Yes.
Let's shop and we eat.
Well, thank you.
Food for thought.
I came here in 1976, September 3rd.
October 22nd, 1976.
My family came in 1976 as well, but they landed in South Dakota.
We landed in Chicago on June 12th, 1976.
All four have made lasting contributions to the local community through the nonprofit Hmong American Partnership, or HAP. Dr. Christopher Tao, the organization's founder. Li Pao Zhang, HAP's executive director from 1992 to 1995. Ku Veng, the director of finance and administration from 1993 to 1996. And HAP's current executive director for the past 3 years, Minza Tao. Together, they are largely responsible for the organization's 35-year growth and evolution into what it is today.
You're grown up.
Yeah, you're all grown up. And when we're talking about the creation of HAP, I mean, did we really need it?
As immigrants, you have shortcomings. This is what needs to take place in order for refugees who settle here in Minnesota to succeed in their lives, not just the parent generation, but their children and their grandchildren's generation.
It's truly a partnership between the Hmong and our American friends. And I think that's why the logo itself, it got the hand holding like this. And so it's a very unique organization, whereas other organizations, it's predominantly just all Hmong.
Why is it that Hmong American Partnership didn't want to rely on yourself? Because you guys know the needs of your community, right? Why?
I think that we know the needs of the community, but other people also bring to the organization the resources.
Well, this sounds very rosy at the moment, but you had to face some challenges.
There were some issues with integrity. As refugees, we settle in this culture. We don't know the culture. We don't know how nonprofit organizations are to operate. And so the work that I did was to really bring people in the community into the board. Former executive from 3Ms and other Fortune 500 companies to really speak on behalf of Hmong American Partnership to the general public.
Back then, it's about access to services, right? If young people are struggling, the parents may be struggling, so how do you also help them? And so how do you take care of the whole person?
From figuring out how to make a budget and keeping records for financial statements, to being self-sufficient in funding program services and more.
It's that credibility. When you don't have it, you need it. Because if you don't have it, then you're always going to be seen as you need somebody to kind of oversee you, right? Mm-hmm. That is one thing in which I'm the most proud of. When I left, there were a number of contracts where we were the primary contract.
My direct predecessor, Bao Vang, couldn't join us, and she led HAP for 14 years. One of her many legacies she left behind was the start of social enterprises, which helped diversify HAP's revenue so that we were not so reliant on grants. Unfortunately, that also during COVID, many of our social enterprises had to be shut down. So when I came into HAP, we had one social enterprise left. And so when I came in, it was how do we rebuild post-COVID?
Rebuilding, but also continuing to evolve for the future.
So when Gu left in 2006 in Li Pao, that was a $3.3 million budget. When Bao left, we were at 12 million. We are now currently at 18 million.
Oh my gosh.
We truly think about where our community needs are now in the next couple of years, 5 to 10 years. It is how do we now drive economic prosperity? Because that is the next step for our communities. How do we help our communities build wealth?
We go through three stages in our life: the stage of dependency, the stage of preparatory, and the stage of contributions. And so when you look at it, we have many people in our community now who are doing very well and contributing back to the community.
Even the 3-4 years in which we were there, I mean, there's significant partnership with Vietnamese Social Services, Lao Assistance Center. In those 3 or 4 years, HAP went from a startup to probably the leading Hmong social or refugee social services in the Twin Cities. But there was also a need to not have everybody else get killed off, right? Everybody else had to kind of come together, right?
I look back as a grandfather at Hmong American Partnership, and I'm proud that Hmong American Partnership is not only serving the Hmong community, but that they are able to give back.
For more stories like this, don't miss our WCCO special, Vietnam, 50 Years Later, right now on YouTube. You can click or tap and start watching right now, or you can find the link in the description. And while you're there, hey, give us a like on the video and subscribe to WCCO's YouTube channel.